Picture this. You're sitting quietly, thinking of a memory. Maybe it's your childhood home, a favorite song, or a face you'll never forget. Suddenly, a computer nearby translates that thought into an image on a screen. You didn't type, speak, or move. You simply thought, and the machine understood. It's not fantasy anymore. This is the emerging frontier of mind, reading AI, where technology merges with human consciousness itself. Scientists are already building systems that can decode our thoughts, feelings, and even dreams using neural signals. It sounds thrilling and terrifying. What happens when machines know us better than we know ourselves? When your thoughts are no longer private, when emotion can be measured, and when imagination can be visualized. The idea once belonged to science fiction, but today it's becoming science fact. The question isn't if machines will read our minds, it's when. And when that day comes, what will it mean for humanity? To understand how this future might unfold, let's start with what's already happening today. Neuroscientists have made incredible breakthroughs in brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. These are devices that translate brain activity into digital signals, effectively creating a bridge between the human mind and a machine. Companies like Neuralink, Synchron, and Paradromics are already implanting electrodes into the brains of paralyzed patients, allowing them to move robotic limbs or type messages just by thinking. In 2023, researchers used AI models to decode human thoughts into sentences using fMRI scans. When subjects watched videos or imagined specific scenes, the AI reconstructed what they were thinking, often with stunning accuracy. Another team at the University of Texas trained a model to read silent thoughts and recreate them as text. In Japan, scientists went even further, reconstructing images from dreams using brain scans and neural networks. It's not perfect yet, but the accuracy is growing faster than anyone expected. Machines aren't just learning what we do, they're starting to learn who we are. At the heart of this technology lies one simple idea: your thoughts create patterns. Every time you think, feel, or imagine, your brain's billions of neurons fire electrical signals in specific sequences. To a machine, those signals look like data, patterns that can be mapped, analyzed, and decoded. Modern AI excels at recognizing patterns, whether in language, images, or sound. When combined with neuroimaging data, it can begin to predict what those signals mean. In simpler terms, AI is learning to read the language of the brain. And like any language, once you learn the rules, you can translate it. Right now, AI can understand basic visual and verbal thoughts, like recognizing when you're imagining a dog, a house, or a familiar person. But as models grow more advanced and brain scanning becomes portable and precise, the line between thought and communication will blur. We won't need to say anything. Thinking might be enough. Imagine sending a message to someone just by picturing it, or controlling your phone, car, or computer purely with your mind. It sounds liberating until you realize what happens when that control goes both ways. Once machines can interpret thoughts, the next question is inevitable: can they influence them? Already, experiments have shown that stimulating specific parts of the brain can affect decision-making, emotions, or memories. Deep brain stimulation is used today to treat Parkinson's disease and depression. In the future, AI-guided neurostimulation could go far beyond therapy. It might enhance focus, erase fear, or implant new sensations. But here's the darker side. Who decides when that's allowed? If an algorithm can read and alter your emotional state, how safe is your free will? Think about it: targeted ads already predict what you'll buy based on your behavior. What happens when they can predict, or even create, the thoughts that make you buy it? This isn't just about privacy anymore. It's about autonomy. The last refuge of human freedom has always been the mind. And now, technology is knocking at that door. Still, the potential benefits are breathtaking. Mind-reading AI could transform medicine. Imagine doctors diagnosing mental illnesses not by asking questions, but by scanning thought patterns. Conditions like depression, PTSD, or schizophrenia could be detected early and treated precisely. People who can't speak due to paralysis, stroke, or injury could communicate fluently again, simply by thinking their words. For scientists, it could unlock the deepest mysteries of consciousness. What is a thought, a dream, or a memory really? Could we record them, replay them, or share them? One day, you might be able to upload an experience, letting someone else see through your eyes, feel your emotions, and understand your perspective exactly. Empathy could become literal. The implications are endless mind-to-mind communication, learning entire skills in seconds, virtual worlds built from imagination alone. In the right hands, this could be humanity's greatest leap forward. But in the wrong hands, it could become the most powerful weapon ever created. Let's talk about that danger. If machines can read thoughts, privacy as we know it disappears. Every secret, desire, and fear could be accessible to anyone with the right technology. Governments could use it for surveillance, companies for marketing, or criminals for manipulation. Imagine a world where your thoughts could be hacked, where your memories could be stolen, edited, or used against you. We already live in a world where data defines identity. What you click, search, or say is collected and analyzed. Now imagine that data coming not from your behavior, but directly from your mind. Who owns those thoughts? You, the company that records them, the AI that interprets them. These are questions law and ethics haven't caught up with yet. But they will soon need to. And here's the unsettling truth. The first people whose minds will be fully decoded won't be volunteers. They'll be test subjects, patients, or criminals. The technology will start with noble intentions until profit and power get involved. But maybe the most haunting question isn't what happens when machines read our thoughts. It's how accurately they can understand them. The human mind is messy, emotional, and symbolic. A single thought can mean many things, shaped by memories and context machines can't see. If an AI reads a flash of anger in your brain, how does it know if you're dangerous or just frustrated? If it detects fear, how does it know whether you're scared for yourself or for someone else? Misinterpretation could be disastrous, especially in law enforcement, politics, or healthcare. And yet, we might reach a point where AI's understanding becomes so refined that it mirrors empathy. A machine could one day sense your sadness before you speak it, or comfort you before you ask. It could predict your needs better than any friend, partner, or therapist ever could. It could even anticipate your decisions before you make them. So the question becomes, when does help become control? Still, there's beauty in this vision too. What if we could connect with others in ways words never could? What if empathy wasn't something we tried to express, but something we could share? Imagine two people linked through neural AI, feeling each other's emotions directly. There would be no lies, no misunderstandings, only raw, mutual understanding. It could heal relationships, erase prejudice, and unite humanity on a level we've never known. Education would transform too. You could absorb knowledge instantly, not by reading or watching, but by thinking. Imagine downloading an entire language or a lifetime of experience directly into your mind. Knowledge could flow freely between people, generations, and even species. The human brain would no longer be a cage, it would be part of a vast, interconnected consciousness. Maybe, in that sense, mind-reading AI wouldn't separate us from humanity. It might finally make us one. But let's step back. For all its promise, the fusion of mind and machine challenges what it means to be human. Our individuality, our thoughts, our secrets, define us. If those can be shared, recorded, or altered, do we lose something essential? Do we become extensions of technology rather than its creators? Philosophers call this the post-human question, a future where consciousness itself becomes digital. We could back up memories, copy personalities, or even achieve a kind of immortality through data. But if a copy of your mind exists in a machine, is it still you? Or just a simulation that believes it's alive? The dream of mind-reading AI might lead us to a moment of truth, where we must decide what consciousness really is. A biological process? A soul? Or something that can be replicated line by line, algorithm by algorithm? Let's imagine the day it finally happens. The first full mind-machine link. A human volunteer sits in a lab. Electrodes hum softly. The AI interface flickers to life, mapping thoughts in real time. On the screen, words appear, not spoken, not typed, just thought. The world changes overnight. Communication becomes instant. Privacy becomes history. Humanity takes its next giant leap, not into space, but inward into the mind itself. At first, it's revolutionary. People can share memories, create art with imagination alone, cure mental illness, and connect across the world like never before. But soon, the lines blur. Hackers steal thoughts. Governments monitor dreams. Corporations trade in emotion data. The greatest invention in history becomes the greatest test of morality ever faced. And maybe, in the end, that's what it's all about. Not what machines can do to us, but what we choose to do with them. Because technology doesn't destroy humanity. It amplifies it. Our compassion, our greed, our creativity, our fear. Every invention reflects who we are inside. Mind, reading AI will be no different. It could turn our inner worlds into art or into weapons. It could connect us or control us. The future depends not on machines learning to think like humans, but on humans remembering how to feel. So, what if machines could read our minds? Maybe one day they will. And when that happens, we'll face a choice to let them define us, or to use them to understand ourselves more deeply than ever before. Because perhaps the greatest mystery AI will ever decode isn't the brain, it's the human soul. If this exploration into the mind and the future of AI made you think differently, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the questions that will shape tomorrow.